RE/MAX's Willy Fanning is back with me, and of course it's always good to see you, Willy. Thanks for being with me today.
Thanks for having me.
So we talk a lot on the show about lack of inventory. So today we're going to kind of switch it up and say people might be creating their own inventory because they might want to look at new construction. So if somebody is thinking about that, what is the reason that they would still need a realtor?
Well, number one, they need the representation. That's goes without saying. The on-site person that's selling the new homes, whenever you go into these new communities, they work for the builder and the developer, and that's who their allegiance is to. So, as a buyer's agent, we can represent the buyer and provide them the guidance through the whole process.
So give us a few of, obviously that's a huge benefit because you are their advocate. What are some of the other benefits that someone's going to see from working with somebody, even if they are thinking about new construction?
Well, I think it's important because it's not something people do on a regular basis. So it's a brand new experience. They get all excited and they walk into a showroom. They see, homes from 200,000, and then they start adding up all these. By having a realtor there, they can kind of guide them through the whole process and be able to kind of share with them their knowledge and experience and help them with home sites, which sites would be better, even just right down to which community works best for them because of the different lifestyles that the buyers have. And some communities may work great, others may not, and it helps to cut back on some of the legwork that buyers would normally have to have.
Well, and it's a different process, I think, as well in terms of getting financing for new construction. Is that correct?
Yeah, a lot of the homeowners, or rather the builders, they have their own financing in place where they offer financing to the buyers, and sometimes that's good. Sometimes buyers may be able to do better elsewhere. So that's something that we help them through. We help them through the negotiations, and also the contracts may be a little bit different because a lot of the builders do have their own contracts, which can be pretty lengthy and pretty complicated. And just going in there cold, it's not good.
Yeah. And right now, with interest rates where they are, you would think that they really might be able to do better because, as you said before, that person has the allegiance to the builder, and they're going to want to do maybe a little bit more than they could get elsewhere.
Yeah, for sure. I think the whole process is it's an exciting process, and it's important that the buyers do have someone alongside, because there always are going to be problems through the course of the building process, and they need to have somebody there that they can rely on as well.
Yeah, no, there's never any glitches when these things happen.
All those humans involved, so things do happen to go sideways sometimes.
Yes, certainly. So what is the process for somebody to get started? If they're thinking about, I've seen some of these communities, I think maybe one of them is right for me, and I really am wanting to go forward with new construction. What is the process to get started with that?
Well, after they contact me, we'll get together and we'll discuss exactly the type of floor plan, square footage, how much they can afford, what they would really like to spend, and what their time frames are as well too, because sometimes there's inventory that's halfway done, or they may have to start from scratch, and it may be that they want to get into the home sooner rather than later, or they have time and they maybe have a home to sell and so on. So there's a lot of variables that are involved in that.
Yeah. And talk to us a little bit about the communities that are up and coming right now. I know that there is still some new construction on the island, but also in Bluffton as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different things going on for sure. I mean, most of the new construction you see out in Bluffton is along the 170 corridor right now, and there's a new 55 and up community going in out there as well. You also have, of course, Sun City still selling their homes, and Margaritaville, Latitude Margaritaville out there. But here on the island, there's also a couple different communities, and of course, some folks want the island, and that they may decide to buy a lot and be able to get a custom builder to build a home for them, and we can help them with that too.
Yeah. Well, Willy, it's always good to see you, and so make sure that if you are thinking about new home construction, you have Willy to guide you through the process.
Thanks you.
So
I
much.
Appreciate that.